So we're going to jump into an empty level. I'm going to get my bearings.
That little thing there represents the middle of the level.
Yeah.
For now.
We're just going to start building some stuff. So I made a little collection earlier today.
It's really cool. We can make collections in our game of useful items that we want to use, so you don't have to search too far for them. So we made a collection called Fun Stuff, and Pete's just going to look for that. I think it's already there.
So there's just a bunch of useful items that I keep around for like making levels. So the first thing will be to place the ground.
Ooh,
So
grassy.
just like a tiny bit of geometry, so that when we stick the character down, they're not going to like fall through the world.
Cool. Okay.
So this is a character that Emily, one of our artists, made.
She's cool. She's
And
awesome bird
immediately
lady.
you can, as soon as you've done that, you just jump in, possess them.
Oh,
walk
look at
around.
that.
It's pretty tiny. I'm feeling pretty claustrophobic.
You flap your wings a bit, do you think?
Oh yeah, I think I can.
Fly, jump and flat. There we go.
Flightless bird. It's fine.
It's probably
It's
worth.
got like like pilot goggles on like a helmet. So it should.
I was just going to say it's probably worth pointing out that obviously you don't have to start with a blank. A blank level. There's going to be the concept of sort of templates and things that you can choose from.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. We're just going right in at the deep end here.
yeah.
So I think Pete could probably replicate the ground
Yeah.
and stamp it around.
It's vibrating in my pockets.
Maybe turn the
So
grid
this
off
I'm
as well,
going,
Pete.
yeah, totally going to turn the grid off for that.
Make it all nice and
It's worth putting the grid on just to start with,
Yeah,
because then
absolutely.
at least the bit that you start on is not going to be completely off kilter. But like once you've got your bearings, you may as well.
I like that clone feature. Is awesome.
The clone feature is the best. I'm using it for like picking things now as well. So if I just want to like take one bit of ground, I'll just do that, clone it once, and then put it way over here.
What are you putting out there for, Pete?
So I was thinking it might be quite cute to sort of give ourselves a goal.
Yeah.
So like I'll chuck a bit of geometry all the way in the distance, and we've got a door.
Oh, cool. So try and get to the door then.
Is
Yeah.
this one's that's already been sort of loaded with a link to another dream or something.
We just like the
Awesome.
stuff.
How are we going to get there though?
Exactly. I'm going to leave that up to Steve. I might find a few little key bits to just chuck in. Starting.
Interesting. Like Art Deco
These are
walls.
just bits of like random geometry that I found, but I really like them for creating sort of buildings.
Oh yeah, they're really cool.
They're really cute. I think they're Francis models.
Yeah.
But they should be really versatile.
Cool.
And there's other bits as well. There's these bits. So yeah, one of the
Nice.
nicest things about dreams is like you don't necessarily have to be an amazing artist. You can go and pillage the works of others and
Put them down.
stamp them in the sky.
That's cool. It's like a little sort of white plaster house, isn't it? I like that. That's really
And
cool.
then you can group things and clone them as well.
So you can imagine making a level. You can make a level pretty quickly with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And how come?
How do we
There's a
come up with
question
these
there.
levels?
How do we come up with ideas for levels?
It's sort of like this, I think, like just jamming, just sort of like experimenting and playing.
I tend to do something that inspires me. So I've watched a film or something I'm into at the moment, and I try and make maybe an assets for it or something like that, and it just ends up turning into a level because I'm like, this is cool. I really like this robot I've made. Maybe I should make some ground for him to sort of run around on, and then I've made some ground which looks cool, and I just sort of it just keeps expanding. And if other people around you like it as well, that sort of gives you the motivation needed to keep going.
I normally used to come up with kind of a level hook.
A level hook.
Yeah, just find an interesting idea that's kind of unique, and just kind of expand on that and see what you can do with it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can you give an example of a hook then, Steve?
Well, it's kind of like when I
Bouncing. for example.
Yeah, just anything, something that's interesting, like using perspective or something. That's kind of
okay, that's cool. So it's just like an idea.
Levels do have
The whole level can revolve
you
around.
kind of build it around that, and then you kind of build the artwork around it to suit the hook.
That's really cool.
Come up with an interesting idea.
It's looking like a nice little town now.
I mean, I know something that we always talked about, and that we've kind of put a lot of effort into with Dreams is the sort of serendipitous nature of making things, so that you might not necessarily know what you're gonna make before you make it. You can just start playing around and making stuff, and in the act of doing that, you can actually get inspired and sort of go, oh, actually that was cool, I'll make that into a whole level.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I think that's a really nice. And that's how I've often worked in the past, with just making games and things. You think you're doing one thing, and then you get a bug or something that does some cool effect, and that will be like really inspiring and actually send you off in a completely different direction.
Yeah,
so
totally. Yeah, no, I agree.
That's
Bluetooth issues.
And Dreams really sort of Dreams really sort of works with that, because there's so many things you can just search for like these, and there'd be a huge sort of asset library. So you'd be just scrolling through a bit like when you scroll through YouTube and you go, oh, look at that video, oh, that links to that video, oh, that links to that video. So you may look for an asset to begin with, which is like a car, but then you see sort of car wheels or maybe a tank or another vehicle, and you're like, oh, actually a plane might be cool, and it just takes you on a little journey. And like Mark says, that really sort of inspires you to sort of make different things that you weren't expecting to make to begin with. They are big steps.
quite a nice piece of modern architecture you're making here.
Yeah, I love the clone tool for steps, especially. Spiral staircases is murder. It's so good. I don't really know where I'm going, but
that's cool. I like that so far.
Do you want to have a go, Steve?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, what are you going to do then, Steve?
Find it.
Try to get the in first. Yeah.
There should be a bunch of assets in there that are like fun. I've only used like a couple, but you can see how versatile the assets are. You can turn them upside down.
I think these bright lights are messing around with the camera tracking,
Will power on through.
Yeah.
There's other stuff over here.
What are you going to put in then, Steve?
What are you doing, Steve? What are you
One
looking
thing I
for?
want to do is try to select the platform.
It's not having those up.
Yeah, it's the Bluetooth.
Okay, oh, that's a cool platform.
So it's a simple platform. So
Nice. It's very contrasty to the Art Deco as well, which I like.
You could complete the level, just like clone it, make a little bridge straight
done.
over to the end. Done.
It's just paste another building through as well.
No, that's Steve.
Yeah, should
Might
use
help.
it.
Sorry guys, having technical problems here because it's work in progress still, and there's a lot of Bluetooth signals around which interfere with the
Bluetooth that's doing it. Add a word in, it's perfect.
Maybe you should turn off to go.
No, I think with that settings,
Yeah, should have.
that should be fine.
Switch it.
So have you guys got any more questions for us? Like, just so you know, we're all designers here. Mark is the design director, so he's like the guy who thinks of all the sort of brand ideas.
Well,
generally.
It's more like curates them, adds in a few of my own.
Yeah. And then Steve has joined us from Sumo, who you guys will know who helped make Little Big Planet free.
Yeah.
And Steve used to be a community member on Little Big Planet.
Like yourself?
Like myself, yeah. I've been here for a while now, so it doesn't seem like that. And Pete is a designer as well, but he came from Naughty Dog working on Uncharted and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So we've got like a whole breadth of experience and how to make things.
Well, you were actually a real builder, weren't you, before?
Yeah, back in the I used to make things for real with real walls and real houses and stuff. So it really applies to
Master Builder.
game design. Master Builder. Yeah. I'd like to think I was a master builder.
No, that was actually the title. Though,
Were you a master builder, or were you one of the sort of cowboy types?
I was a member of the Federation of Master Builders, if that
Yeah,
counts.
but I've had builders at my house that have got their sticker on their van, man, and they've been rubbish.
John was legit, I'm sure.
I like to think I was legit. I built a bridge once. That was quite pleased with it.
Hey, go.
You built a bridge.
What's the hardest thing to build?
To where?
Is it actually a bridge?
Look
Look at this water.
I don't know really.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that.
that's only gone in recently, isn't it? The, sort of, the,
It's not
animated,
sure where to put it.
the animated strokes.
So what's cool is we can paint into midair, but you can also paint animations into midair. So Steve painted a line of water, and then he's just built a cool vent at the end. So
Is
it
that
just looks
water
like
or is that
Mucky water.
Mucky
old
water.
milk? Wasn't it?
It's made of like
These houses
10
look all
minutes.
pristine.
I'm pretty sure this
Actually,
only went
it's
in.
on there.
This feature went in yesterday, so
Oh,
this
look,
is
it's
this
a
is real
cement,
sort of
actually.
live.
I know Mark Adami's going to be downstairs being like, why are you showing this?
Sorry, Makadami, if you're watching.
Oh, that's lush. That's quite nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
You
That's
just
very
make
cool
that into a
too.
face, and those are just like crying eyes.
What's one else? The collection.
Thanks for following us, Shadow River.
Shadow River, that's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, that is.
That
a
sounds
cool
like the
name.
title
What
of a
are
good
they?
song, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow River.
These
Come
pipes are
here.
flowing into a shadow river at the bottom of this
Yeah,
valley.
they need like a little.
Oh,
pond or
yes.
something.
Yay.
Arch. I like it.
Everyone loves a good arch.
Yeah. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Look at that. Fill the gap. That's cool. I feel it looks sort of slightly sideways somehow though.
Yeah, I think it's.
Maybe you should
Let's try it. Just jump in and see.
jump in the character
is
and
that,
see what it's
is
like.
that mad character? Have we got any other characters in the collection, or did you just put that on?
Oh, I think
That's the only
it's
one in
just
the
the only
collection at
one.
the moment.
Okay.
But you'll, I
That's
think
cool, that's
when we
cool.
go through the link, there'll be other characters.
You could put another one in there that's like twice the size, though, presumably.
Yeah, I think
We could
you
even
can,
we could even
that's-
enlarge that one if we wanted to. You can just scale up characters, which is really cool.
Yeah. So it's pretty wonky, but
I
it's
think-
alright.
Yeah, it's not
It
exactly.
works.
When I was a builder, I didn't build things that often. I
It's
tell you.
fine. Just
But
get it
the
out.
thing is it's really nice because you can pop out of play mode, stay where you are, move the geometry so it's flat, and then jump back into play mode. So you can sort of play the level and fix it as you go. It's a really
Cool.
nice sort of like playful, continuous flow.
Can I have a go on
get
that,
into.
Steve, as well?
Yeah.
I'll add some
Do you want to
bits
get on the
maybe.
couch?
Yeah,
It's a simple way over them.
Alright.
What I've got to make sure I don't tip over the tables here, guys. Okay.
I've been writing this horrendously long document about play mode, create mode, and things like that, and sort of hoping to sort of almost get rid of that concept actually.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a play
yeah.
mode
I
and
remember
one and the
chatting to
same
you about
thing
that.
really, because we want to.
I think the closer
we
they
want
are.
to make creating part of the play really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Okay,
this is
Yeah.
at the moment. This is very much the sort of like create mode, play mode model, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
Although what we showed in Paris when we were running around and collecting things in a level and then stamping them, that's more akin to
The stuff that John did at the end of the Paris, at the end of the Paris
exactly.
demo, there was a video where you had to get to the top of a cake, and you were using a lot of create tools as game mechanics in that video, and that was sort of like just sort of planting the seed of that idea that
Yeah, exactly.
play and create are the same thing, and to create something feels very, very playful, and to play the game is very creative.
So renamed it. It's not play mode and create mode now. It's like called play mode and God mode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because crucially you can create
You can
in
create
play
in
mode.
play mode.
So it's too
Create might-
confusing to call it create mode.
It might put people off as well if they don't feel like they're
Yeah,
creative,
yeah,
but everyone feels like
God
God.
mode. God mode sounds much more awesome.
It's pretty exciting.
The crucial thing is though is that lots of people could go into dreams, be incredibly creative and make lots of things, and never ever actually go into
That's
that
quite cool.
God mode. That's the.
I imagine that's the kind of wall you'd never actually have made.
I don't know. I think I may have actually.
It's like looks like the worst
That looks like you're
constructed
climbing.
wall ever.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's really cool. You can just add bits how you want. You're sort of not constrained by anything. If you want to intersect stuff, you can do that.
A wild sky bear and PPJ. Thanks for following.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Do you only
Right.
sort of send us the names of like Twitter people that have amazing names? A wild sky bear.
And then we
So
copy all that using the clone tool, so I don't have to do it again on the other wall.
Oh, it's like
Ooh,
boy.
ooh.
50 of them.
Chuck
good.
down the
I
number
would
of clones.
reduce that.
We'll reduce that, and then we can put that on that wall.
We're
as
going to
well.
have to do a check on that. Aren't
Okay, let's see what
It's
other
quite amazing
magic
how
things we've
much
got in
it
this
handles,
bag.
really, isn't it?
Quite like.
I love this bush.
That's the
It's
former
quite
bush.
Yeah,
Vomit bush, so
Is it
we can set it
autumnal?
to spin, so I don't have to worry about placing it randomly. We can just do it myself. It just quite clever.
Oh yeah, because it's got colours on all sides. You're just getting like a random colour push every time.
Exactly. This is kind of pretty.
That does look like, if this was Uncharted, I'd be like, oh, there's something at the top of that tower, because that's a climbing wall all the way up.
Precisely. What else can we put in here then? What other bits have we got? What's this? House.
It's just a bit of, yeah, I think we'll
Oh, these are those ones. Okay, I still like this one there, because this is quite cool.
There's some other bits that I was using to make an interior.
What about some gyrating macaroons?
Gyrating macaroons? Oh, what with animation you mean?
Yeah.
That might be quite cool. Do you want to have a go at
Does
that,
it
Mark?
work out well?
I think so.
Madcap Moose and Beth Kinda Sorta. Thanks for
Yeah,
following.
okay, let's swap over. Is it safe to walk on animating objects at the moment, or is that still broken?
I think that might potentially be broken, but we can certainly animate them.
Well, we can just have some sort of ominous looking ones up here, can't we?
Okay, that's a good idea. Macaroons, there we go.
Bottom left.
Yeah, like, so you guys might recognise these from our Paris demo. We made some tasty treats.
Let's have.
There's a macaroon staircase, wasn't there, using the clone tool? Was that using the clone tool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so
What are these ones going to do?
To make sure it's round.
So we've got a cool animation mode, so you can just
Record.
press record, and you can grab something and puppeteer it.
Should we make them do?
It doesn't even have to be a puppet. It could be a
I think
macaroon.
it's lost track of maybe.
What happened there?
I don't know.
It's gone into.
Oh my
no, my god, we're miles
Rewind
away.
and see what happens, because it might be okay.
I think double click R1, is it?
Oh, you can recall the
Yeah.
view.
It's a safety feature.
Oh my god, where am I? You shouldn't have given me the controls. I'm going to immediately highlight all of the bugs.
Oh, maybe it's because they're multi-selected, so tunnel into it and tunnel out again. Or
Oh, you deselect
yeah,
everything
yeah,
at the
you can
moment.
do that. I don't think we have a deselect. We used to.
Did we?
That's development for you guys.
Let's try this again.
Stuff changes. and
Okay,
just-
animation's completely broken. Let's not show that, sorry. You take this controller out of my hand right now.
You could play the level if you want that.
double tap
I'll,
R1 again to.
I'll still break it, but let's try
I think you
it.
still got
Sure.
record on as well.
Yeah.
Let's turn the record off.
Okay.
Where's the character?
I think if you press play, it will go
Yeah, I'll
find the character.
It'll dive under the ground and then pop back
There
up
we go.
again. I'm not sure why that's doing it.
Yes.
It doesn't usually.
Cool. Okay.
Well,
So this is quite a cool level we've made pretty quickly.
my macaroon.
It's so fast to construct, just sort of almost sketch a level, basically.
And if you wanted, you could put gaps to jump across or walls to jump up, even. And movable objects. So you could have like we could put a door on that arch if we wanted.
Yeah, you can create and assemble with the DS4. They both work. I use the DS4 a lot just because I pop in and out of play mode. Like I control the character, then I jump out and construct something.
Can I
Like
get
pop
up there?
in, control the
I think
character.
you may need to build
And
something.
because it's best to control the character with the DS4, that's what I use mainly. And it is just a preference. Like for sculpting it, it's nicer to use the two moves.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I prefer the DS4 myself, actually. Self-engaged. Personal preference.
Yeah, it's
There
really
you
cool.
go,
Everyone,
Sia.
everyone
I'm strictly DS4 myself.
Navigating around with the DS4
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just.
I tend to use
Yeah, it is
mostly
really
DS4, and every so often I use double moves just to feel like a bit of a ninja.
That feels.
That's really steep.
I want
That's
to
cool.
experience those stairs in real life.
Macaroon
I
says.
actually hate macaroons. Do you ever
Yeah,
like them?
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
they're
disgusting.
lovely.
I'm like always baffled by
They look
why
cool.
they're so expensive, but they are nice.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Should I go through here? Or
Yeah,
is
go
it-
for it.
Is there something? Is it going to take me somewhere?
Yeah.
It's a bright, bright light.
So bright. Where are we going to go?
That's what's messing the tracking up, that light in that door.
Have a look around.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
what's this?
This is
This is just a new level with a different biped that,
That
we can
reminds me
make
of
stuff in. This is
somebody I know
what
who
was-
lives in San Francisco that does.
What was the Twitter
Actually,
follower?
it looks a little bit like.
Flying bear.
Have you got an idea what to build in this level as well, Pete?
Yeah, I had some assets in the thing.
Super.
So,
I had something that I made yesterday. I wanted to add.
alright, what should I do? Should I go to create mode?
Yeah. And if you
Let's find something to put in here. Is it in here?
that's what I was going to add, but you'd probably want to put the grid on first because
The
that's got
windmill
moving
in would look
part.
nice on here on that big grassy knoll, I think. you could
Oh, it's
enlarge it as a little
miniature.
miniature windmill.
Did he?
You can feel like a giant.
Let's
It's a very small windmill.
let's have an array of windmills. How do I play like this?
A wind farm.
We can increase it. Let's make it. Yeah. Look at that.
That
Fractal
Oh my
farm.
god, that's so
Windmills.
trippy.
So that's what
It's because you're scaling it up as well at the same time.
Yeah.
confuses my mind.
Gosh, look at that. Cool.
On how much power they generate when their brakes off.
Wait,
These
they
aren't
create
working
wind,
windmills,
right?
are they?
Maybe.
I want to. You say put the grid on. Why do I need to put the grid on?
So there's a few assets that you can add that have got existing like gadgets and things inside, and if you've got the grid on, then like the joints will act correctly.
Oh, that's just a bug, really. Then.
Yeah.
It's just a bit.
How much time have we got left, guys? 10 minutes. So this one, are we going to show
Is that the way
what's
do you
inside
want
the
it-
house at the end?
You can do, yeah. That's a good place to end it.
Is there something in the house? Isn't
It might be.
Oh, that does look exciting. Okay, let's
That
do
roof
something
was
else.
made
But I
with
think
the-
I'm going to want to. I was thinking the doll's house actually.
The roof was made with the fractal, not the fractal, clone thing as well.
Is that supposed to happen?
No, that's not gonna happen. If you hit rewind, it'll fix it.
Ta-da.
Okay. Bugs.
Yeah, lots and lots
That
of
is a
bugs.
cool looking house. It's so big. Ooh, there's a little guy in there.
You can just go for it if you want. Oh my god,
That's quite
Did you
cool.
do that with your head?
I like that. I was just
Is that
actually got
like a
like
head-
I bet if you're the
Yeah, you can lift it. You can lift it
Oh,
out.
it's articulated. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
But you managed to do it with a headbutt, which is even nicer.
See,
Yeah,
the,
that's
see
much
the little
cooler.
guy in there, Mark?
And you couldn't do that without these performancey. Yeah, go and possess the guy inside.
Okay. So keep pressing the button.
Ooh.
Ah, that's
Have a
nice.
look. Have a look
That's
back
cool.
out
No,
the window.
yeah,
the
look
giant.
outside.
The giant
What
bear.
the hell is this?
Can you
This
turn the
is
camera
a Mike Pang classic. This character, I love this character. It's really nice because you get a feel for everyone's
Is any of this stuff?
personality.
Is any of this stuff? Oh, that's cool. It's all set up.
around? Yeah, it's all miniature.
The joints are a bit ropey at the moment, aren't they? It's a bit,
Yeah.
a bit wobbly, but that'll get sorted.
Have a
That's
look
very
out the
exciting.
window and see if you can
Yeah,
see
see if you
your
can
bear.
turn the camera around and look at the bear.
Oh shit!
I
What
think
did I do there? What did I do there?
Then you rewound the
Press the
level to the
rewound.
start.
Oh.
That's right. we can
It's
get back
that
and get
feature is literally half an hour old.
Oh, you've got a camera on this, I see.
Yeah, I thought that was like a nice way of like that. So that camera zone is attached
Let's have
to the object you stamp in,
Where's the
This
bear?
camera
He's
keeps
up there.
glitching as well, doesn't it? That's not right.
That's okay. See if you can see the bear outside.
and he's ginormous.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
so
look.
cool.
Oh, it's that's spooky.
Looks confused.
Oh, camera's going on.
This is a cool little doll's house, Pete. Did you make this earlier today?
Yeah, so I made the doll's house, and then one of our other designers, Christoph, quickly like dressed the interior.
Oh, look, that looks like the table
Just
from
the
the
ad-
Paris
oh,
thing
yeah.
as well, the macaroons.
To notice that.
Is this all sort of
That's
Christoph's as well from like the community. It's like so many
this wardrobe
good people in our
looks intriguing.
studio from community. It's
Three
pretty
little
cool.
cars down there as well.
You can go in the wardrobe. But
Is this like Narnia wardrobe?
this is Narnia's wardrobe, yeah. But
Ooh. What's going on there?
Cool.
Ooh, where's this?
Oh, where's that
I
box?
don't know what actually happens when you go through these doors, so it might be safer to back out and start a new level. Or you can open it if you
We
want.
can try.
I don't know.
Go for it.
Oh, it's
Oh, we're going
done
somewhere.
something for me. And the
That
and
was
the imp's gone into
definitely
a speed. It's got two horns. Look. Awesome. He's got. We've gone into another dimension, I think.
Oh,
I
there
know
we
it's
go.
alright.
We're back.
It's
Okay.
totally
And it's
fine,
this.
apparently. I don't know what this is.
Ooh, it
Oh,
looks
that's
like
a
I want to play
Francis.
there.
Yeah.
I think someone's made this level incredibly small, haven't they? Look, that's a tiny little character.
Yeah, it's like
Is
a
it?
miniature level.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. It's tiny.
I'm sure that's
It's
not.
like-
Is that right?
No,
Looks
that just
fun.
means it's absolutely tiny if it's running like that.
Looks really fun though. Oh, there's another
God, that
door as well.
camera's fun.
So these are all levels that we've just been.
This is we probably.
Making,
I'm sure
hacking
we're going to
together.
get slapped for showing stuff because this is all like.
Well, you can back out any
Cares.
time.
Oh look, how is this one?
This is amazing.
God, what's going on?
But these are levels that we've made, just sort of jamming and sort of like constructing stuff, and then they'll link together in a sort of dreamlike way. So you've just basically, at the moment, the best thing to do in a level is look for the light, head towards the light, and the light will lead you somewhere exciting and unusual.
So this is like dream surfing then?
Yeah, this is dream surfing for real, off the cuff.
I think this is the this is our experiments to sort of start actually.
I think there's a hole there, Mark. Be careful.
I think his arms are too long for an elephant. What do you think? But then again,
I'm pretty sure elephants don't have arms. So.
Where's this hole that you're talking about?
Oh, and another.
Elephant should be like that.
That is one crazy looking elephant. Looks like there's another door. There's lots of doors. Where did they all go though?
What's this? Sorry, we've not been. You guys have longer than. I just read it out without thinking. Don't read this. You.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
Oh, silly.
Nasty man.
Pete's just reading the auto form, so we can tell when you guys are.
What the hell is this one?
It's like a tiny little robot.
Just sort of.
Should we go and make something new?
Okay, well, I think we have to wrap up actually. And we're actually probably getting in trouble for showing this stuff, I expect.
But
so that'll teach you to ask me to come and join in, won't it?
Cool. Has anyone got any questions or anything that you want to ask?
Oh.
No.
You could just jump back into the level we started creating. Continue with that creation.
Is that going to remember? Okay. No,
Sackboy was made of wool. What was?
Has anybody
what
made a
are
Sackboy
imps made
yet?
of?
Ah. Dream dust?
What was Sackboy made of?
What are imps made of?
Oh, what were imps made of? That's a good question.
Well, we always say painterly, so maybe it's made of ethereal
paint.
dream paint.
Maybe ethereal dream paint.
We'll have to ask Francis. Francis is the
What
guy
are dreams? What are dreams made of?
who imagination. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to answer
Collective
that question without sounding
experiences.
quite cheesy.
We can certainly add lots of sounds to this as well. If we wanted to, we can make all the sort of footsteps, which will all happen automatically. You know, physics will all have sound. So if you drop over something, it will sound like something's been dropped over. But then you can add plenty of sounds on top of that, little sound devices or your own music. And the way we make that hasn't been shown yet, so we'll leave that to another time.
This is a paranoid.
I don't think. I think you can make. There must be a limit. Everything's got a limit.
What's that for?
I think the
Infinite
limit.
dreams.
I think the limit will be bigger than you will ever be able to reach.
Well, as in how much you can put into one?
No, how many? You
how
can
many
make.
dreams you
I think
can
you
make.
probably
Oh,
make
I
as many
see.
as you want.
Well, it'll be.
Yeah.
It depends how big the servers are that we store it all on. I suppose.
Yeah, because you don't store it on your PS4, so it's not like it's your memory limit. It's just like
And
how fast you can create them is the limit.
So yeah, I think you guys will be able to make as many as you want. I hope. The coders are probably like screaming at me now, but
Yeah, we're the worst people to ask for nearly all of these questions, but keep going.
Maybe you should need to like earn the right to keep making your dreams.
how do you earn the right?
I don't know, by making a dream that other people like or something like this.
So
Maybe that's a bit mean because you could make something awesome that nobody ever plays, can you? I don't know.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for you guys who are now following us. That was really awesome. I'm glad we could show you a bit of what we do on the design team. Sorry for all the bugs, but we will see you the same time next week. I'm not sure what's happening, but it will be awesome. Kitty Powers, I remember Kitty Powers is going to be playing Tearaway. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye.